Hey guys, what's up? This is GaLm. Welcome to another update video. Today is January 2nd, at least in terms of me recording this, and we're in 2019. We've made it. We've done it. We've gotten through 2018. Thank God that year is gone. It's over. It's whoosh. New year, not so new us, but we're making it through, and that's my general hope for things. So I'm redoing this update video. I just smacked a water bottle, but I'm redoing this update video because I did one and I did a take that I finally was like, yeah, this is good. And then I went in editing and cut it down, and it was 45 minutes because I spent 25 minutes opening up, reading like letters or like a couple letters and a couple of other things, and then like 20 minutes doing the rest of the update. And so I'm going to try and condense it down. And I apologize if it ends up being a little bit maybe either too vague in some areas or too descriptive in other areas. But that's what we're going to try and do. So first off, before we talk about 2018 retrospective and my hopes for 2019, I'm going to talk about my current plans and what I've been up to slightly. So first off, I still plan to finish Red Dead Redemption 2. I still plan to finish Sly 4. Those are like my main things I'm going to go to right now. And then after I'm done with those, we're going to be going into a bunch of streams for a bunch of other games that are going to be coming, either games that are, before the games that are coming out. So like Kingdom Hearts 3 is coming out January 29th, which is awesome. I still want to do the Kingdom Hearts series. Might not be able to do all of them. Depends on when I start. We have Resident Evil 2, the HD remake is coming out. And so I want to do Resident Evil 1, the HD remaster. And then we have Ace Combat 7 coming out and just so on and so forth. A whole lot of games that I want to try and get to. And so you can expect that. For the people who are like, oh, are you going to post the streams on YouTube? Yes, the streams are going to get posted on YouTube. They're going to get cut up. It should be, there might be times where I talk to the chat, but it's the game. And it's me playing it. It's me doing commentary. It's there. So you can expect that. That's kind of where we're currently at. Right now, I'm posting Mutant Year Zero and Dusk. I did those because I was going through a mental rut, still going through a mental rut, and I couldn't bring myself to record Red Dead Redemption 2. I would open it up, wasn't able to do it, and so I said, fuck it, I'm going to do some other things right now. So I have something to post. And so hopefully you guys enjoy those because I had fun with those games. More so with Dusk than Mutant Year Zero, but yeah. So that's that. There's a ton of games coming out in January and February and March, and we're going to try and do as many as possible, but I don't want to say literally every single game and what I'm going to be doing because I can't guarantee everything, and I'm not trying to make this 20 minutes just to talk about everything else. So moving on. 2018 was for me kind of a year. For the most part, nothing bad happened in 2018 to me. Nothing terrible happened. So in that regard, it was a pretty good year. I just didn't really do any kind of real growth anywhere. So it was one of those years where I just kind of existed and went along for the ride and nothing really happened. And that's been most of my life. But at least in other years, we had like a lot of big growing and having like constant advancement. Here, it's been going downhill. And a lot of the reason why it's been going downhill is because I haven't been able to do content consistently. And one of the reasons why I haven't been able to do content consistently is because I went through kind of a mental health, maybe not crisis, but kind of like the level just above crisis, where it's kind of like you're at a bit of a teetering point. And man, I hope nothing bad happens because things are going to go down fast otherwise. But the good news about that is it kind of allowed me to like stop and try and think about things a little bit, be a little bit more introspective. I was reading self-help books and figuring out things that I wanted a little bit more of, rather than just kind of sitting around moping. And that's good. And so that's we're going to talk about that in a little bit in terms of like what I figured I'm going to do. Beforehand, though, I did hit a few things. We got to 300,000 subscribers, so thank you guys very much for that. I went to PAX East, RTX, had a lot of fun there. Met a lot of fans at both, especially at RTX. We went to, we had our first panel, or I went to my first panel ever When I did a panel with Chilled Z and Tom, and that was awesome. Super nerve-wracking, but awesome. And then, I got to visit the Bungie offices. They flew me out, had a cool time. It was over in like a day, so it was a very short time, but that was fun. And then there were a bunch of random fun moments all over the board. I got VR married. I think I'm VR separated. Haven't talked to her in a long time. Also got drunk in VR chat. That was the first time I literally ever got drunk, and that's funny. I'm just so super hyper amused about that. That's something anyone's like, oh, what was the first time getting drunk? Like, I had a VR headset on and I was just gone. I was just got legitimately blackout drunk the first time I ever got drunk, and that's like a random, not really a good thing, but it's a funny thing, and that's kind of what I just want more of. I want a more interesting life. That's what I got from 2018. A push to better myself in more ways than I was pushing myself beforehand, which was very little. The only thing I was going for going into last year was, I want to lose weight. And that's it. That was really it. Of course, I still wanted to like do more, because I went to 2018 kind of in a similar situation of being in a mental rut and not really doing videos. I just didn't realize how like bad it was. I was just addicted to VR chat and Fortnite at the time. And I was just like, whatever, I'm still doing other things. I'm just taking it easy right now. But now I realize there's a lot more going on there. Still though, in 2018, especially in the last 3 months, I've been thinking a lot about what I want. And what I want is a more interesting life. So that means now I still need to do more of this, which, hey, I got about 5 pounds within like the goal I set for myself. So I did lose a lot of weight in 2018. I'm pretty happy about that. And in 2019, I'll definitely hit my goal. I mean, I'll hit my goal by the end of this month, and that makes me pretty happy. But I need to do more than that. I need to do more than just lose weight and get skinny and then maybe get fit. I need to go out more. I need to do social things. I need to meet new people, meet new friends, make new friends, and do cool things. I want to be able to be, I met a guy when I was during Thanksgiving, when I was flying out for Thanksgiving. I had a conversation. I was happy about this. I had a conversation with a stranger, and we talked for like an hour, and a lot of it was mostly just talking about him, and I was just like, you know what? Yeah, this is what I want. There's a guy who's in his 30s, and he's been going around the world, exploring places, meeting people, and that's kind of what I want. Maybe I won't be a guy who goes literally to every other country. He was like, oh yeah, I lived in Spain for a year. I'm not going to live in Spain for a year. I'm going to keep living in America and probably be in Austin, Texas for a long time, if not the rest of my life. But I want to do cool things. And there are a lot of ways to go about it, and I'm not going to drag you guys down with it. That's my hope. That's my hope for 2019, to go out more, meet new friends, meet new people, go to events, period, just to have the experience, better myself physically, mentally, socially, and then, keep doing YouTube, keep doing things on YouTube, maybe make changes to the channel, maybe do cool new things, at least that are new for me. Definitely hoping to do more vlogs in the future. Maybe not do anything super crazy at first, but it'd be nice if I could do like a monthly vlog or like a bi-weekly vlog. That'd be pretty nice. But that's really, but I don't want to I can't get too specific. Otherwise, this is going to get into like a 20-minute video. You just have to know that while I'm not happy with the results of 2018, with the amount that I fell behind on things, I'm not trying to fret over it. I'm not trying to fret over it, because fretting over the past doesn't really help me in this instance. I need to keep looking forward, and looking forward in the case of me as being as a Let's Player means that eventually I'll get to those games. I'll finish the things that I wanted to finish, and I'll get to the games that I wanted to. I just need to go forward and do that. And also probably maybe see a therapist. Definitely see a therapist. Hopefully sometime within the next month or so. But yep, that's 2018 in retrospective and in hopes for 2019. 2018 was kind of meh. Went through a big mental health rut, still in a bit of a mental health rut, but I'm still hopeful for the future because of that mental health rut, because I was able to kind of like evaluate things that I want. And there are a lot of things that I want that I didn't want going into 2018 that now I'm going into 2019, and that should hopefully make things a lot better because, hey, I want them now. And in order to get them, I have to do the things that are required of me. I want to, I have to go to classes for things. That makes it sound like I'm going to go to college, but I have so much I want to do, so much in so many different areas to just round myself out better than just being like, I play video games at home and that's really it. So thank you guys for sticking with me, especially through these last few months and all of 2018, because it's been a tough time. And I know I haven't really given you guys the content that you guys deserve. I especially, we opened Patreon last year, and I haven't really been delivering the goals I set out on Patreon, because it turns out just getting more money doesn't actually give you more time to do like a 40 to 60 hour Let's Play every single month for purely the patrons, and then also still do like 60 to 120 hours of other Let's Plays. That's a whole different ball game. But if I can get myself back to being able to record, 40 to 60 hours a week, cool things will happen. I hired editors, I hired an assistant. And so if I can just get back on the ball, we're set up to have an awesome 2019 and, maybe even 2020. So, that's that. Now I can move on to fan mail stuff. Just very kind of like on the brief side. Again, I don't want to make this like a 30-40 minute video to start off the year. So first off, just to kind of like even things out. So last update video, we got this, and I didn't actually try that hard, but it turns out this is legitimately a blade. It is a letter opener, and I figured that there was probably a blade, but I didn't try hard enough because I was afraid of breaking something. But thank you. The person's not MacBack. It is, I think, May or My. We're probably May 96. Thank you for this. I used it on opening up a couple of these letters, and these letters, they actually gave us stuff. We got a whole set of dice from a guy who goes by Cody. Thank you, Cody, for these. I'm going to give a roll on the D20 just to kind of like see what ends up happening here. We got... It fell off the table, but it landed on 19. So you know what? That's a pretty good sign. Oh, God. Okay, so we got these. These are really cool. He also gave us a recipe for spaghetti. Spaghetti, meat, and onions that his grandma, I think he said, had. And so if I cook, I've never cooked spaghetti, but it'd be a fun thing to try out. We also got another letter with this little keychain, and this is really cute. And they also sent this small little letter, and in it they say Mele Kaliki Maka, which is Merry Christmas in Hawaiian, and I might have butchered the pronunciation, but I definitely wanted to like read that part out as well. Before putting these back together, I like to keep these letters and the envelopes together, so that way they are preserved. And then another thing that we got was actually, this is funny. We got another letter opener. We got a Zelda Master Sword letter opener, and it was completely covered in like foam stuff. I actually spent a good like 2 minutes just kind of like wiping that off. But this was a fun thing to get as I was opening it with this other letter opener. But so now I have 3 letter openers, 2 from y'all, and then just one that I'd like bought beforehand. So I don't know what I'm gonna do for it. I might put this letter opener and the other letter opener. I'll put some of the other stuff just kind of like on my little bookshelf back here at some point. But I'm not fully sure. And then in terms of the fourth one, the fourth package that I have today, we actually got a book. And it seems pretty cool. It's called Spellcrafter Delta. And from what I've read on the back, it's basically kind of like a sci-fi, kind of like, I wouldn't say Harry Potter, but it's got, spellcasters, magicians, and sorcerers, or wizards and sorcerers, fighting on a universal scale war. And that sounds like a really badass concept. I always love kind of fantasy concepts mixed in with sci-fi stuff. That's my jam. That's like one of my favorite things. I'm just like, yeah, we've got like dragons and wizard casters. It's also, like 2,500, and we've got augmented arms and stuff too. So, hey, great. And so these are really cool. All these are really cool. This book's really cool. And all these little things that you guys have been sending are really cool. Thank you guys for sending me all this stuff. And that includes everybody from the last couple of update videos that I finally reached. Sorry, I kind of went through these really quickly. I didn't go through them quickly the first time around. And that's why we're redoing this update video. I just wanted to make this, it's already at the 17-minute mark, but I wanted to make this a little bit more accessible as the first update video of the year, because I don't know how many people actually would have watched the 45, the 50-minute thing and be like, yeah, that was concise. I didn't want that. Still though, thank you guys so much for sticking with me throughout 2018, and hopefully you guys will stick with me through 2019. I'm hoping that 2019 will be a great year for me. I'm hoping 2019 will be a great year for you all or y'all. And I'm having a lot of hope. I am, while I'm going through a mental rut, I'm still pretty happy about things. I still understand that life is pretty good in a lot of ways for how it could be worse on that front. And so I want to make it better. I want to make it better, make things go up, be able to walk away from a 2019 being able to be like, you know what, that was an 8 or a 9 out of 10 year. Good stuff, me. For a 10 out of 10 year, I need to make millions of dollars and be set everywhere else. Be like, oh yeah, I've got 7 dogs and a mansion and an amazing wife, and man, life can't get better than scandal happens of some sort. But I'm content with just making this year a good one. And so thank you guys for watching this video. Thank you guys for watching all of my videos, or not actually going through literally all my videos, but thank you for the fact that you watch any of my videos. It is, while sometimes YouTube doesn't do particularly well and it can be something really, really daunting to try and do, I still really enjoy it. And part of 2018 was really realizing that I want to keep on doing, and I want to do better at it, for more than just, no, I just want to post more videos. No, I really want to keep doing this, and I want to do more beyond this. But steps, gotta set a foundation. So stick with me through this year, hopefully, and I'm hoping it'll be a good year. See you guys later.